Hey everyone, Jay Invest here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here to my channel, I talk about real estate investing, personal finances, and investing as a whole. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. YouTube wanted me to tell you guys to smash that thumbs up button. So go ahead and do that. So basically in today's video, I just wanted to encourage you guys, motivate you guys as far as looking for a rental property. As you guys know, if you are a subscriber, I've been looking for a rental property since February. I did have a rental property under contract. It was a triplex. I'm gonna give you guys a brief story, but if you want the whole video, it's gonna be at the end of this video. Basically, I had a rental property under contract. I did the inspection. When it came time to the appraisal, with that whole idea took around like 2 months. I was supposed to close back in April 21st. So when the appraisal came around, as you guys know, I'm doing the FHA. If you didn't know, I'm doing the FHA. So they did the appraisal and they decided not to go. They told me not to go with the property because it needed a lot of things to get fixed in this property, as far as like, it was like minor things, which my real estate agent said they could have let it slide, but they didn't. They said it had a little cracks and stuff here and there. So with that property, it was going for, I believe around $390. It was a triplex, but they treated like a 4-unit. So the front was like $1,500, and the back was $900. The side was like $750, and they had one long room that was for like $600. So the cash flow was there for it. After that, once that deal didn't go through, I'm not gonna lie, I was sad about it. Then after that, I got back into the market, started looking again for a rental property. The next rental property I did find was, that one was more. It was like $525. We was going to put it on a contract on it for like $485. And then the lender called us, like, as far as me and my realtor, and was saying we couldn't put a contract under with this property. The property was a fourplex. The rents was like $1,000, $1,050, and it was like 311s, and one was like 2-1. So the 2-1 was like $1,200. The rents were below market because they had tenants living there for a long time. So they said we couldn't put a contract onto that one because of my debt to income ratio. So we had to get back in the market again. I got sad again. I'm like, man, when I'm gonna get a rental property? So got back in the market again, and around 4 weeks, like 4 weeks ago, like a lot of stuff started happening. I was like, man, this is crazy. First, we found another property. My realtor, basically this one was the seller was the agent. He was looking like to get out the real estate market and travel the world. Basically, he's invested successfully. So first he was selling a triplex for like $390. We went to go see that one. I wasn't feeling it. Then my agent was like, he's selling another triplex, and it has 2 garages. I was like, okay. I went to go see it. It was in a good neighborhood. I'm like, okay. The agent was better, way better than the first one I had a contract on. I was like, all right, let's get this deal done. So we put in an offer, we put in a contract, waited for like 2 days. He spoke to my agent, and he told my agent basically, look, someone else basically put in an offer, and the person that put in an offer was a real estate investor, so they decided to buy all his properties. So to him, it made sense. It made sense as far as like the taxes and stuff, just to sell them as a bundle than just to sell one at a time. After that again, I was kind of bummed out. I was like, man, this would have been a perfect deal because it had 2 garages. I could have converted those garages into extra units, and I would have got more rents from it. And that one was going for around like $425. I was like, man, that would have been a great deal. So got back in the market. This happened within the 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Today is May 17th, so this happened within 4 weeks. 4 weeks. So I went to go see another property, and that property, I wasn't feeling it. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll just wait then. Then last Sunday, a property came into the market. That property was a triplex that was going for 440. Good neighborhood. The rents was 1,500, 1,400, and the one I would be staying at would be, it was a 1-1. It was going for 825. And the reason it was 825 because the tenant was staying there for like 18 years. So I'm like, all right, let's do it. First, we gotta go see the property. I went around the property because, you know, due to this pandemic, I seen the neighborhood. I liked the neighborhood, so I contacted my agent. I'm like, all right, let's go contact the agents and see if we can put a contract together. And then he spoke to the agent that's selling the property. And then when he spoke to the agent, it was like, all right, so we're gonna see. The same day he spoke to the agent, the same day the agent said we could go see the property, he had to do a showing first. We're like, all right, let's go see the property. So I was working that day. So after I get out of work, we was going to see the property. So I'm all dressed up, getting ready to go. Then my real estate agent called me. He was like, hey, don't even bother going, man. Like an hour ago, somebody else put a contract on this property and they offering the full price, the whole 440. And they also doing the FHA. I was like, come on, man. Like, I was really kind of sad about it. Also, I was like, man, like this would have been a great deal. The cash flow was there, the income was there. Like, what's going on? Like, I can't believe the agent played us like that, because he said just an hour prior for him calling him an hour before that, or after we called him, like an hour. Somebody else put a contract on it, and he didn't even call us to notify us we was gonna go there if my real estate agent didn't call and check up on him. So I felt bad about that. We were like, all right, we're gonna do the same thing we always do, get back in the market, start searching. So we did search. I did find another property that it looked like the price had decreased. Mind you, I'm in the Fort Lauderdale area, South Florida. So another, but I'm mostly looking as far as like the Hollywood area, because I like that area because it's between like Miami. It's between Miami and Broward, so it's a good commute. So I really like that area. So we found another property which the price had decreased to $339, and that property was a 2-1, and it had 2 efficiencies in the back. And the way the 2-1 was, it was gated, so it was gated, so it wasn't really close to the efficiencies. The efficiencies had their own side where they cannot invade the privacy of the 2-1. And the 2-1 was already vacant. I went and saw the 2-1 and was like, it was nice. The 2-1 was going for $1,500, and the 2 efficiencies was, one was going for $850, and the other one was going for $775. So went there, stayed there for like 3 hours, just talking like things we could do with this property. We're like, all right, let's go ahead and put the contract in. So the next day, my realtor called me. He was like, hey man, somebody else already put a contract into this property, and the contract that he put in was around like $315 or something like that. We could have matched that, but the thing was, like, as I mentioned, the debt to income ratio, the rents from the efficiency was really kind of low. So that's the only reason we couldn't match it, because of the debt to income ratio. So I'm bringing you guys this update video. This still is not going to stop me from looking for a property. I'm still searching. Even though we don't know, we're uncertain about as far as how the market is going, if the real estate market is going to crash. The rates are pretty good right now, so God willing, I found a property. I'm still looking. I'm not gonna let none of this stop me. If I find a deal, I'm gonna go for the deal. So if you are looking for property also, I just want to encourage you guys. Look, man, I've been looking since February, and I started this whole process around like November as far as the saving and everything. So I'm still looking. I will still continue to update you guys. I thank you guys for coming along in this journey with me. So I appreciate it. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. So yeah, like I said, I did feel a little down, but I got encouraged again, thank God. And I'm in the market, I'm still looking. Right now, to me, like the market is kind of low. All the property that's in there is at least the nice ones I'm looking at. I don't really see a lot of triplexes or fourplexes anymore. It's only duplexes. And if I do see the triplex or the fourplexes, they are 500,000 or above. So I hope they decrease these prices. As soon as that happens, I'm jumping on them. So go ahead. I appreciate you guys. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the video. I appreciate you guys once again from the bottom of my heart. As always, be safe out there, guys. Peace be with you.